Hello, and welcome to the Notary Life with Kimmi Podcast. I am also one of the trainers with Notary Educators, which includes myself, Kimberly Nunnally, Angela Johnson, and Alexis Franklin. We each own our own very successful notary businesses and teach notaries in all 50 states to be great and grow their own business. We will discuss general notary work, apostilles, ink fingerprinting, and the duties of a notary signing agent, and much, much more. For all of your notary needs, please visit notaryeducatorsllc.com. We hope you enjoy the show, and we wish you much success. Notary Life with Kimmi. This is Kimmi. I am out and about, so I said let me go live. My next appointment is not for an hour. So I have a few minutes, and I thought I would go live and kind of continue my conversation from yesterday. It actually got a lot of buzz because I was like, you can't afford notary training. You cannot afford not to have it because we're making so many mistakes out there, guys. We really are. For those of you who may be new, I'm Kimmi, notary right here in the great state of Georgia. Yes, you can be a notary in an attorney state and make money. I do it full time now. And I just wanted to go live again just to kind of chit-chat Friday and see what's going on out there with you all. Welcome to those who will watch the replay. Welcome to those who will listen on the podcast. And let's talk about it. What's going on in these notary streets? Happy Friday. I just had lunch with some friends of mine, and I had a nice time. So now it's time to go to work. That's the best thing about being self-employed. Hey guys, you can do what you want, kind of, sort of, because you always have a client. And I have a client at 5. Like I said, I'm just going live for a few minutes and just kind of see what's going on. I had a lot of buzz from my video I did yesterday talking about notary training, and that you have to afford it. You cannot afford not to have training. You cannot, because you're making mistakes out there. You don't know what to do. Your states are giving you commissions, and you don't know what your next step should be. You know, you go out and order these supplies, you order equipment, and you don't know how to stamp a paper. You know, I'm going to continue to say that. So other people are anti-training. Just figure it out. You got this. You smart enough. You're an adult. No, proper training does require sometimes assistance. Hey Notary fam, it's Kimmi. I am here to let you know, just in case you have not heard about the Notary Business Coaching Success Program. We meet weekly. We talk about your notarial duties, how to do an acknowledgement, how to do a jurat, how to administer an oath. Everything you've been asking for. And guess what else is included? Unlimited access to all of my trainings that will also include ink fingerprinting, trust/estate documents. Learn how to properly execute a trust. Don't forget, we also have the private community, like-minded notaries who have been trained by me. Check out my book that I've written for each state, How to Start Your Notary Business in Alabama, California. You get the point. Wherever you're located, there's a book for your state. Well, hopefully I'll see you soon over in training. Notary Educators, LLC. We got you covered. Bye. Hey guys, welcome. So don't be afraid. Go ahead. If you have any questions, this is just an open conversation. I'm not here with any specific topic, but again, I wanted to just talk about my new program. If you have not heard, the Notary Business Success Coaching Program, and I'm actually coaching you and helping you with your business. I keep using the illustration of Simone Biles coming off the Olympics, but she has a coach, but yes, she still has to do her part. So somebody asked in the comments yesterday, they was like, well, what's your results? And people were asking me on the call yesterday, how quick can a notary expect a turnaround time to make money? Well, that's going to be up to the notary. I can give you everything you need, but you still have to succeed and do it yourself. You have to build your business. I could charge you $4,000 or $5,000 to try to build your business for you, but it's better when you learn the business and you build it yourself. Hey guys, welcome. Whatever questions you have, go ahead. This is just a live Q&A. So I'm not against build your business programs or business in a box and all that. But I find when I build my business, as I continue to build from the ground up, and I don't know something, I'm Googling it, I'm learning it, I'm going to YouTube, I'm researching it, and it's better that way, because that gives me a full grasp of my business. Even with me doing social media, some things with YouTube I did not know. I'm still learning. I just filmed like a little mini commercial. I've been seeing other people do it, and I'm like, wait a minute, I need to do that. I put a knot in my hair now. So anyway, I'm constantly learning. And the thing with the notary business, when it comes to training, though, you can take years to try to figure it out, and costly mistakes, because nowadays, like I was saying the other day, notaries now are a dime a dozen. So if you're making mistakes out there, the chances of them calling you and saying, hey, can you go back and fix this, and all super nice about it, those days are gone, because it's just so many notaries. They're gone. So you need to come out the gate running, and you need to come out the gate knowing what to do. You need to come out the gate knowing how to properly notarize. Hey guys, welcome. Any questions you have, go ahead and feel free to drop them. Here, this is just the open chat. I'm just talking a little bit about piggybacking from the conversation yesterday about when people say I can't afford training. And I was like, you cannot afford not to have training, because again, nowadays, when your work is not right, they're not going to hire you again. They're not. People will say, well, they give you a first time, and that's true. They'll give you time to make it up. But if they have to pay me to go fix your mistake, do you really think they're going to call you back? No. And that's not how you become the preferred notary. So I've taken all the things that I know, the mistakes that I've made, okay, and put it in a nice little package for you to teach you in such a way where it's consumable, you can process it, you can do it, and it's not complicated. It's not. You must learn it, but it's not complicated. The first time you do anything is going to be challenging. I'm sitting here at the mall, and it's a guy walking by practically in his undies. His pants is so far down, no shirt on, and I need to look around. Let me lock my door. I don't want him to hear me lock the door. He's pulling up his pants. He's pulling them up. I hate people to hear me lock the door on them. They think that I think they're a crook. Even though I don't think he's a crook, I don't know nothing about him. But again, he's not looking like he's looking like I need to be aware of my surroundings. How about that? So what questions do you guys have? What's going on? I see you. Don't be scared. It's just me. Yeah, so what are some things if you want to try to self-teach yourself? Let's talk about it. So if you want to try to self-teach yourself, you need to know your notarial basics. You need to understand your handbook. You need to know your rules. You need to know how to price your services. You need to know what equipment you need, what supplies you need, what insurance you need. What else? Marketing, how to market, best ways to market, what to say, customer service skills. So I teach you all of that. I have it all in my training courses. So for those of you who may be completely new, let's talk about the new program. So it's $39.99 per month, and you get complete unlimited access to my 8 trainings. Okay, and then we also meet weekly, every week, and that's been going amazing. You got access to the replays. I try to make the trainings on different days of the week so different people can make it. Some people can't make every Thursday. Some people can't make every Friday. And then also we have a private chat community also. So, and you also have access to me if you have an assignment and you're stuck. So I had someone call the other day. They had questions about paying their witnesses. That was the first time I guess they had used witnesses, and they wasn't sure how to pay them. So, when you're dealing with your witnesses, for those of you who may be new also, I pay my witness out of my money. I don't let the client pay the witness. I collect one total, and I pay the witness, okay? I try to get my witness even out of the room before the payment happens. That way they don't have to be all up in my money. Because sometimes people are kind of nosy. Well, how much did she make? And then she only gave me $25 or $15 or whatever. I think a witness fee should start at least $25. That's what I was telling my student the other day. If you offer somebody $15, they probably not leaving the house too quick, okay? They are probably not leaving the house too quick for $15. But $25 is like, okay, I'll come and just sign my name for a minute. So what questions, guys? I'm going to keep asking you. What do you want to know? Oh, I think I went out. Yep. what questions do we have? I see we have a few new people that joined us. So, but those are some things that you need to know. Matter of fact, that's something else you need to teach yourself. What are witnesses? How do you use witnesses? How much do you pay witnesses? So it's just a lot of little things you need to know in order to have a fully functional, up and running notary business. Okay. I am currently working on an apostille. So we did a workaround for a client, short version. It was a marriage license for the state of Florida. Okay. Now I got something else I'm about to add to my business, to actually ordering the birth certificates and stuff for the clients, because I actually had to do that for somebody yesterday, and the client just did not want to be bothered with ordering it. They just did not. So they gave me everything and I did it. So now I'm waiting on the the marriage certificate to come back, the certified copy from the county or whatever, and then I'm going to get that apostilled in the state of Florida. And then I'm in Georgia, as I mentioned before. So all of your documents do not originate in your state. You need to know how to notarize any document. Now I'm talking about doing apostilles, but you still need to know how to do notarizations to be an effective apostille agent or even courier. Because if the notary made a mistake and you don't know how to properly notarize and you get to the Secretary of State's office, now that document's going to be rejected. You wasted your time. The client is angry, and it's just a whole situation. So you need to know how to properly notarize documents in just about every part of the business in order to be to get the money that we talk about. You know, you need to know how it all starts with notarization. It all starts with notarization. So what questions? Don't be shy while I'm here in the flesh. Look, I'm real. So anyway, so that's one thing I'm working on. So again, the client didn't want to order their marriage license. So at first I was kind of upset about it. I was like, dang it, why he can't order? So we did a workaround. Let me tell you what the workaround was on this apostille. So, you know, there's always a workaround, trying to be slick, right? It really was a workaround. We're not trying to be slick, but because my client didn't want to take the time to order his marriage certificate from Florida, we did it as a certified copy. So we got it translated, the document translated, then we certified copy the translation. Well, when he took it, sent it over to the Dominican Republic, which is where it's going, he just sent a copy of it. They were like, no go. We need an original certified copy apostilled in the state of Florida. And my client was fully aware that that could happen. I told him up front that could happen. And he was like, oh, yeah, I don't want to be bothered. Well, at the time, I wasn't going to offer to order the copy for him because I didn't feel like it. And I didn't know what the process was because I had never did it. And I was just like, I'm not even doing all that, right? So anyway, after the client got pushback from the other party on who he was sending the document to, now we got to go back with the original plan, which is what I knew. And Angela and I had talked it out. And she said, well, Kim, it really depends. Angela's our apostille trainer, if you didn't know. She said it really depends on if the other requesting party will take a certified copy. And sure enough, wouldn't you know, they would not take it. So now we're back to the drawing board. But fortunately, Florida is on top of it because I ordered it Thursday night. They sent me a tracking number. It's already coming back. So it probably will be here tomorrow or Monday. So when I get the document back, now I'm going to get with my courier that's boots on the ground in Florida. She's going to take it to the Secretary of State in Tallahassee for me. And then she's going to send it to me. So now the client has more fees though, right? Because they have to pay for the certified copy. That was $40. Okay. It was $40. They had two options on that, but I picked the UPS option. The standard mail option, I think, was $10 and UPS was $20. So I picked the higher option because I want to make sure I had a tracking number, right? So he has to pay $40 for that. Now he's already paid me over $500, $550. I gave him a deal as a family situation. So we did about 7 documents, I think it was. We did, it might have been 8 and 5 need to be translated. I think that's what it was. So anyway, I'm talking about an apostille for those who are just joining us. This apostille that went kind of wrong, but we're fixing it. And now how it's costing the client more money. So he already paid me over $500, but now he needs to pay me at least another couple hundred, right? I paid the $40 for the It's a friend too. Let me put that in here, because if it was not a friend, I'm collecting money up front. And even with friends, I typically get my money up front too. But in this case, so he needs to pay another $40 for the certificate from Florida, $40, and then we got another $20 going. I got to mail the original to Florida. Then we got another $20. They got to mail it back. So we're at $40, $80. And then I got to pay the courier over there. So she's probably want another $50. So we're at like $130. And I got to add something on there for my time. I'll probably add $50 for me, because I already made so much money off of him. So he's probably about to give me another $200. Yep. Another $200. And that could have really been eliminated, because I told the client that he needs to get the original marriage certificate. He didn't want to do it. Hey guys, welcome. If you got any questions, go ahead and drop them, okay? We're talking about the need for notary training, because I did a video yesterday that you can, some people say, I can't afford it. Hey Drea. Drea's in the program. What's going on? Jacqueline says, blessings, beautiful. Talk about the online notary, or is it e-notary, please? Oh, sure. So let me finish with the apostille right quick. So now y'all see the client is up to another $200. So his job is going to be about $750, but he did some work for me in my house. He did pressure washing in my house. So he was like, well, we'll work out a deal. So his deal ended up really benefiting him, but that's a whole nother story. But he is going to be paying for this. So by the time we finish this job, going to end up costing him about probably almost $800. But in the real world, it would have been probably almost $2,000. Seriously, it would have been almost $2,000. And he's a really good friend, guys, clearly. All right, Jacqueline, let's talk about online notary and e-notary. So online notary is just that. You're at your house. I'm at my house as the client. I have a document. I reach out to you online. I upload my document. You have to verify me, different methods of electronic verification. You might ask me some questions like, where did you live at before? How long did you live at this address? Those same kind of questions you answer anywhere else. They're called knowledge-based. I think it's KB something, knowledge-based. But anyway, so that's a way of identifying the client. You have to have identification. Sometimes witness is just like a regular notary, but everything is done electronically. And then e-notary, it's a little bit different sometimes in the verbiage. Sometimes it's all the same and people just call it different things. You do have notarizations where half of them was called a hybrid. Half are signed with what we call wet ink. Like I got my ink pen. This is wet ink when you're using an ink pen, okay? Wet ink. But electronic would be it's on your tablet and the person is signing, okay? They call it REN also, e-notary. So it's just different terminology, but basically anything being done electronically. So there's a difference. Again, remote is not legal in all states. It's not legal in Georgia. I have about maybe 8 or 9 videos on the channel here. So before you invest any money in remote online notary, I highly recommend you watch those videos, because I talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly, because everything has benefits. Hey, is it Shanera? Hi, welcome. What questions do you all have? So that's what the basis of online notary is. Can you make money doing online notary? Yes, you can. Is it as lucrative as going out to talk to people? I don't know. So this is what I always say. When it comes to Georgia, I'll be the first person to sign up, because it's just another stream of income. Okay, it's an additional revenue for me. So I don't do online notary right now. So when I do start offering online, though, guess what? I will, it's another stream of income. So I'm all about every stream I can. And what does that look like? So I might still go out to a nursing home and do a signing. I might still go work for a signing company. And then I have access to remote if somebody wants to do that. So I'm all about getting every stream that I can open, okay? Not all streams going to run the same way, okay? It's not all going to be the same amount, but I just want access to everything, okay? You're welcome, Jacqueline. So that's what remote is, though. So again, be careful, because you have to pay for the platform. You got to pay for digital seals. Like instead of having a hard stamp, you have a digital seal. So it's just a lot of stuff that comes with online notary. It's not as simple as you think. And you want to check those costs, okay? Do I think they'll ever... Hey, Penny. Do you think they will ever allow it in Georgia? I believe that it's coming, just like everything else. But Georgia is really slow. I don't see it happening in the very near future. There were many groups notary groups in Georgia, fighting laws and trying to get it, get it approved and trying to fight. Because in our state, we can only charge $2 per signature or whatever. They were fighting for that kind of stuff. I'm not going to say it's a waste of time because people have to fight for stuff that they believe in, right? But I'm all about what do Kim need to do to get her money? What do I need to do, okay? So I don't devote a lot of time to trying to overchange a 300-year-old law. I just don't. I'm like, what do I have to do as a notary to make my money? And that's what I teach you to do. Okay. Let's see. Our next question is from Shanera. How long after you apply to be a notary does it take to start in the state of Texas? Technically, as soon as you get your commission, you can start. I wouldn't recommend it without any training, but the moment they give you your commission, you're ready to go. And most states don't have any training. There are only a few. California has a 6-hour. Louisiana has a little training requirement, but most states don't have anything. That's why I exist, to teach you how to. And all of your documents are not going to come from Texas. They are not going to all come from the same place. They're not. That's why I teach you how to notarize even a piece of toilet paper. If you have not seen that video, go check it out. So also check out my Start Your Notary Business book for the state of Texas. I wrote one for each state at notaryeducatorsllc.com. And it will tell you how to start your business in that state. And then double back for training. And it would be our pleasure to help you, okay? Let's see. Jacqueline says, I won't make my move too soon. Yeah, just take your time and research the industry. And I'll be honest with you, Jacqueline, I always recommend people, some people want to just jump in there and start doing remote online notary. No, I highly recommend that you start out doing general notary work, because I compare it to boot camp. If you can do general notary work, you can do anything, okay? So you got to be a great notary, and that's where you're going to get all those little nuances, ins and outs, notarizing for minors, notarizing for seniors, how to do this. General notary gets you ready for whatever. So in my opinion, and it's just that, my opinion, and I've been doing this for years now, I always recommend people start out doing general notary work. And then the rest of it is easy peasy, okay? So yeah, just take your time and play around with our website too to see how we can best help you with training. Notary educators, again, we have the $39.99 with the Notary Business Success Program, all access, everything's included with my 8 trainings, the live weekly workshops where I do a little bit of training. Like this week coming up, we're going to be talking about the unauthorized practice of law. If you don't know what that is, we need to talk about it. You need to be in my trainer. It's coming up on, I think it's on Wednesday. I can't check because I'm on my phone. But the schedule is out at notaryeducatorsllc.com. So this week coming up, we're talking about the unauthorized practice of law. If you've missed anything, you could always go back and watch the replays. But you need to know, what does that mean? What does that look like in real life, And that's something you're not going to get in your notary handbook. Your handbook don't talk about, hey, welcome everybody, so many people. Yeah, your handbook doesn't talk about unauthorized practice of law. And it may, but we're going to do a deep dive into it at our next session. So check it out, okay? Virtual administrative resources. How much do you charge at the medical facility? So when I'm doing my pricing, and I do have a whole book on pricing, and a course that's already included in that $39.99, plus we're going to talk about pricing coming up. Actually, we're talking about pricing tonight in my other mentor. We have 2 mentor programs. One for more advanced notaries. So that one tonight that we're going to be talking about pricing, but I'm going to discuss it right here with you too. The short version is I look at everything. How far am I going? How many people are going to be there? What type of document is it? Do they need witnesses? You got to ask screening questions. If you're not familiar with that, I do teach that in my program, and I'm going to go over, I just went over a few of them with you, some of the questions that you'll want to ask. How far is the facility is my number one thing. How far do I have to travel? So I typically, to leave my home, period, is $50, okay? So we talking about nursing homes, hospitals. I'm usually up in the three figures, 100, 125, 150. Yeah, just depends. And I don't know where you're located. You could be asking maybe 200. I don't know all the details, okay? We're not even going to discuss it, so you don't have to put it here. We're not going to go through everybody's state. We don't have time. But those are some of the questions that I asked, though, to determine my pricing. And it's definitely not $2, okay? Definitely not $2. So, let's see. I hope that helps. And again, check out the pricing course or the pricing book. And the course is actually inclusive in that $39.99 package per month, okay? Jenny's Random says, there's a lot of concerns lately in our New York network on risk involving using a translator during the notarization and liabilities involved. What's your opinion on this? When it comes to translating, I read everything in the room, okay? So, because if I have a person in there translating, like, say, German, I don't speak German, right? So I have to make sure I read the body language of the person that's actually signing the document. I read the body language of the translator. I mean, because you don't read the language and it's not your business. You should be able to communicate a little bit with your signer, but if you don't speak German and they're able to tell you, yes, my name is Oscar whatever, and yes, I'm signing this document, that's about, if you can get that much out, but you may not be able to, so you have to do what I call read the room. And if I feel like the person is signing under duress, you can tell a lot by body language. If they're looking like, I don't want to do it, and I'll just always try to say some kind of way to the best of my ability. And I'll use my own translator on Google. I'll type in their language. Like, for example, I haven't had to do this recently, but I have done it. For example, if somebody's speaking German and I'll be like, okay, I'll type in, this is a power of attorney in German and do translation, and they can read it and they'll be like, oh yeah, or a daughter, certain little things they'll say, you can tell, like I said, body language. And that happens sometimes even with your own English language or whatever you speak in hospitals and nursing homes. The person may not be completely lucid, like in a sense that they may be under, I won't do it if they're heavily medicated. I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying they may be elderly or a little bit out of it, or you're just catching them at a good moment. I always say read the room. What else is going on? As far as liability is concerned, as long as you're not doing anything fraudulent out there, you are not at risk for anything. I would write all notes in my journal. For example, who is a translator too? You know what I'm saying? Are they being paid? Are they a family member? I'm writing all these kind of details. And I'm even asking, who is this person? Identify them. Write it in your journal. So we cannot be held responsible for everything, but to the best of our ability, we always want to do our best. Okay. Shanair says, thank you. Jacqueline says, I'm watching you on YouTube. Yes, appreciate it. Virtual Administrative says, okay, thank you. You're welcome. What other questions do you guys have? Hey guys, sorry about that. I had to get that call. Sorry. Hey Suzanne, welcome. Yeah, I had to get that call. So I'm actually doing a refi for those of you who are in an attorney state, and you always hear you can't do no loan signing in attorney states. Your girl is in Georgia. That was my client calling back to confirm. I am doing a refi, and an attorney will be there. Not in person. He will be on Zoom. And he has the facilitator because I am in an attorney state. So that's that. So let's see. We said hey to Susan. Drea says, I ordered my stamps and waiting. I will start trying. Hold on. I ordered my stamps and waiting. I will start trying to do GNW in a couple weeks thanks to your training. Yes. And that's what I want. I want you guys to start getting out there executing. And Drea, she knows this. She's in the training. And thank you for the shout out too. Drea, did you leave me a review on Gumroad? Please do if you have not. I want to thank everyone for leaving your reviews on Gumroad. Yeah, so that's where we're at now, is getting people to start executing, getting their supplies, because now they have a little knowledge, enough to get started for real. Because I don't want y'all out there just willy-nilly doing this. Drea says your sound is in and out. Yeah, I had to go take that call, so that probably is what happened. Let's see. Donna says, last night I had a prospective client ask what kind of POA would they need for their mother. Because of my training with Notary educators, I was able to explain why I couldn't recommend or provide one. Yes, Donna is correct. Hey, Donna, what's going on with you? And when people ask me about documents, guys, I will refer them to either Office Depot. If they, I'll ask them, what kind of power of attorney do you need? Sometimes they know, sometimes they don't. But because I don't typically prepare documents, I'll say, you can go to Office Depot and buy power of attorneys. You can buy them on Amazon or Rocket. I think it's Rocket, Legal Rocket or something. That's another one that somebody just told me about. A client, he did a nice package. He had a nice will package he created, and it was like $49, I think, for the month, and you could cancel it anytime. So he just created like 4 wheels while he had the package. So I recommend something like that to my clients, but I don't typically, again, prepare documents, because we have to be very careful of the unauthorized practice of law. And again, we're going to talk about that next week in the business coaching session. Let me show y'all my water bottle. I didn't know these was a rage, y'all. People are going crazy about water bottles. I've been looking in the stores, and I was just like, what is the big deal? So what got me going, I usually carry a bottle of water with me. And my friend got a Stanley, and this other person, I saw they had a Stanley, and all these people, right? And I was like, I gotta get me a water bottle. So anyway, I was on a hunt literally for 3 weeks, because things like this, it could take me a month to make a decision. Now, if you come in the house and my husband say, hey, Kim, you want to move to Africa? I'll be like, yeah, let's do it. I have no qualms about big stuff. I can make a decision like that. Okay? But little stuff like this, it drives me insane. So I found this one, and I love it. It's on Amazon. I might put the link in the description box. But I love it because it's thin. It's not heavy. Some of these things are heavy because it's like steel, aluminum, whatever. And it keeps the water cold for like 2 days. 2 days. And what's so funny, I told my husband, I said, Jeffrey, who would have ever thought they could get us to start walking around just carrying thermos? Thermos ain't nothing new. We had these when we was little. Nothing new. But now they got us walking around carrying these. So this one is lighter than the other one I had. And I think it's just so cute. I gifted one to my sister. She has cream and purple. And I bought Jeffrey like a aqua blue one with brown and cream. And y'all know I had to have some with some pink and yellow on it. So, any other questions though? Oh, let's see. Any other questions? Oh, thank you, Jacqueline. And it was only, you know what? I think it was $25. I think this is $25. I was going to say, because I bought one from Walmart, but it was so heavy, and I didn't want it anymore. I took it back. Jess said, you going to take it back? I said, I sure am. It's Walmart. I didn't take anything back. As much money as I spent in Walmart. Anyway, y'all got any more questions today? Anything else you're dying to know while I'm here? But that's it though. So I'm gonna highly recommend the new coaching program, and we do have the regular mentor program for those who are a little bit more experienced, and access to the courses alone. Let me talk about that really quick, because some people were like, well, Kimmy, I feel bad. I don't want to do coaching, but I do want access to your courses. I'm not mad at you if you sign up and just watch the courses and you don't want training. I'm not going to be mad. Now, you can still buy the individual courses, because I have other people that say, well, I don't want to do none of that. I just want to buy Notarize like a pro so they can learn how to properly notarize documents. And you can do that. You can completely free. That's why I always tell people, take your time. We're not going anywhere, the Lord willing. And, take your time and buy whatever it is you think you need. And then we're here to support you. NotaryEducatorsLLC.com. You get stuck on something, now, I say that not very loosely, because I had somebody call me the other day. I talked about this 2 days ago, and they were like, I think I talked about it yesterday. Well, I want to know, can I send you a Cash App? People want to do that all day. Can I send you a Cash App? Can I buy you a cup of coffee? Can I pick your brain? No, and no. What you can do is take training. I don't need you to buy me a cup of coffee. I appreciate the offer. I don't need you to send me a Cash App. That's why I'm sitting right here in this car right now waiting to go do this appointment. Here's my envelope so y'all can see the kid. I don't want y'all to see everything, so I'm not going to show you. But I'm waiting right now to go get these documents signed. So, I really work. Yeah, so I got to go get these documents signed at 5 o'clock. So, like I said, I had a few minutes. So, I was sitting here. I should show y'all my new bag, too, because I ended up changing my bag. I think I will. Let me show y'all my bag right quick. Hold on. Let me show y'all. Because I got a few seconds. Let me see. Can I show y'all my new bag? I don't want to get locked out the car. Oh, this is completely live. And I've been meaning to do this. Let me hurry up. But I showed y'all that big bag that I had. And I love that bag. The one I did a full video on. But I ended up changing it out for this one. Let me show y'all. Hold on. Okay. So this is my new bag. That's Jeffrey's bag. Uh-oh. You can't see his. But this purple bag. Let me show y'all. It's a little smaller than the flower bag that I had. And I just love this one because it's a little smaller. You know, the other bag I had was a little bigger. It's making all that noise. So I'll show y'all my trunk since I'm back here for those of you who may be new. So I do a lot of work on my trunk. As you see, I got my cards, all my extra ones. I need to order some. Let me stand back like that. All my jackets. And I got my ink pens, blue, black. These are lights. Let me hurry for somebody to jump in my car. These are lights when it's dark. Let me show you. This is a lantern. A lantern. And I got some water back here. I keep extra water. You never know you're going to get stuck. Hand sanitizer. Wipes. Folders. UPS envelopes. I'm always at UPS. I keep extra folders in my car. I started putting the plastic ones in there. So, I'm always ready, guys. I'm a firm believer in stay ready so you don't have to get ready. I don't know what's going on across the street. And it's kind of drizzling. Let me get back in the car. Whew. Uh-oh, excuse me. So, it's kind of drizzling. But that was it. Let me see what y'all had to say right quick. And then we are going to start wrapping up so I can go to my appointment. Let me see. We are here. Jacqueline, nice. PG says, hello, I'm in Conyers. PG says, hey PG, did you purchase a hardboard that makes a desk type space? We do have 2 of those in Jeffrey's car. My car actually has a little built-in board, so I don't need that. I am very well organized, Jacqueline and PG. I have to be, because I don't ever know what I'm going to run into out here. I'm notarizing at nursing homes, hospitals. I'm on my way to a car dealership. So, yeah, I have to be. I'll show you Jeffrey's setup one day. His is not like mine, because I have him with extra supplies in the back of his car, but his car is just different and it doesn't have the built-in board. So we have 2 boards in his car. One is like a foldable desktop, and the other one is a flat board that has legs on it. So they're both nice. He's carrying both of them right now. I'm gonna start working my way to this dealership. I can talk to y'all while I'm driving over there. I'm going to, like I said, getting ready to go to a dealership and notarize some docs. So sometimes while we're just talking, guys, people will say, well, they don't need a notary. Everybody got a notary. Clearly, everybody don't have a notary. I wouldn't be going to the car dealership, right? Sometimes companies will hire us, and just because the dealer has a notary, it doesn't mean they're going to notarize these documents, because they have to sometimes remain neutral. So the documents that I'm taking today, Toyota very well couldn't notarize them because it's about Toyota. Okay? So they hire me to, go out there and do the notarization. And sometimes notaries get sick. Sometimes notaries die. It could be any number of reasons why a company you would think should have a notary, does not have a notary. That's just facts. So we come in handy because, again, anything can happen. And by me being mobile, I can go anywhere. Anywhere in the state of Georgia, I can notarize. Same thing for you. Your state is your business. Anywhere you want to go in that state. Now, for me, typically, I don't like to drive any more than 30 minutes in Atlanta. Typically. Now, I will go now. I've gone as far as 2 hours. Okay? Jeffrey and I, we'll consider it like a little road trip. We've gone up to Dalton, which is an hour 45 from Georgia, from Atlanta, where I'm at. So we'll go, as far as we have to. If they're going to pay me, that's what the people say. How far you go? I'm like, wherever the money go. So, and I'll just plan my day. That's why it's got to be priced right. Is she crossing? Yeah, I got to price it right in order to be profitable. You think I'm going somewhere for $2? No. So that's why, again, you need training to know how to price your services. There are a lot of people out there telling you, well, notaries shouldn't make money on their business. You're supposed to be a public servant. Oh, if nothing takes me from 0 to 100 quicker, is that statement right there. Excuse me? Excuse me. I am a professional, and I'm going to get paid as such. Now, if you choose to do free notarizations under the pretense that you're a public servant, go for it. But I got real bills, and they don't ask me, are you a public servant? This car is driving like they crazy. It's a Porsche. She think he all that. Go ahead. Anyway. Now, I don't know if I'm supposed to be on the left-hand side of the street or the right-hand side. I'm about to find out in a minute. I think it's on the left. So, anyway, yeah, I don't believe in that you shouldn't be charging. Okay? So, I don't know where that came from. Here's Toyota. Where people got that idea from. And you know what? I'm going to tell you how I know and where they got it from. They don't know how to run their business. Okay? These are reputable people on YouTube. They don't know how to run their business. So when people tell you, well, you shouldn't be charging. You're a public servant. And you're commissioned by the state. Attorneys are commissioned by the state, but don't they get paid? What you talking about? That is ridiculous. I'm in Stonecrest. Yep. I am in Stonecrest area. Getting ready to pull up and do this signing. I am actually at Stonecrest Toyota. Yep. You got it. Who is that knowing where all my business? Yep, I'm in Stonecrest. The appointment is at 5. So like I said, I had a few minutes to go live. I've been trying to go live a little bit more. Because we've been focusing on the mentor programs so much. Oh, y'all don't like to back up. Let me see, can I just pull in somewhere? Oh, I can park right there, probably. Where's the door at? Yeah, let me park right there. Yeah, we've been focusing on the mentorship programs so much that I haven't been going live the way I used to. And I got to go live for YouTube because that's my other job. I am a YouTuber. So you see my lighting is a little bit different. I got a few more minutes to hang out, y'all. So anyway, yeah, so don't let nobody tell you that you shouldn't be charging and you shouldn't be profitable, okay? Nobody. You are running a business, okay? And these people need a service. When you are getting a service, you are expecting to pay. He think I want to buy a car. But yeah, so no. I that one right there, it takes me from 0 to 100. I like this shirt, but the sleeve was feeling kind of funny. Yeah, I hate when people tell you, and well, you shouldn't be charging, No, skip that. Let's see what's going on. Yep, I'm in Stonecrest. A business should be profitable. PG says, I'm trying to learn before I get my notary commission in Newton County by month's end. You can get your commission and then get your training. Matter of fact, I recommend it first. Because I've heard some people go to counties and they say they ain't giving out no more notary commissions because it's just too many people. So I would say get your commission first and then you can do your training. So, because it's good for 4 years. So it's not going to take you 4 years to train. But go ahead and get the commission. It's like $50, $60. So Jeffrey just had to renew his. Now he has to order his stamps. So I always like to freshen up my breath or something before I start getting in people's face. So I'm going to eat this little hog here. And just kind of freshen up. That's too much information. But before I start talking to people's face, I hope they do the same. But anyway, that's all I got for you. Y'all got a few more questions? If not, I'm going to go ahead and get ready to get out this car. It will start raining. I got to get my bag out the back. Oh, Jeff just pulled up. He's going to help me on this assignment. Let's see what else we got. PG says, I'm disabled, but I can do this. Oh, thank you, Jacqueline. I appreciate it. Oh, you're welcome. With your disability, Jacqueline, you're so sweet. I appreciate it. You're welcome, PG. With your disability, are you going to be able to go out to appointments driving, or will you be Ubering, or how will you be getting your appointments done? I'm just curious. Because we don't have remote in our state. You'll be Ubering? You said yes, but yes to what? Let me know what's going on with you. Oh, you drive. Okay. So, and I don't know your disability. You don't have to tell me, but depending on what it is going to affect, what you do. Let me see. Here's Jeffrey. He can say hi. Hold on. Hey, I'm live, Jeff. You can come on. Say hi to people.
Hey, people.
He wasn't quite expecting that, y'all. Well, since he here, he can talk.
You live on what?
YouTube.
I mean,
we just talking. Notary. Coming out. Say hi.
Hey, everybody. How y'all doing? It's kind of starting to rain a little bit.
Yeah, it's starting to rain. So.
You telling me doing a job?
Yeah. So we got a job. Let me see. Can I do like that? So we both can be in here.
Yeah, we had a job here at the dealership.
Wait a minute. Orientation is locked. Rotate device. Yeah. Oh, it won't let me do that.
Yeah. And then hovering around like.
Yeah, well, I told them we're at a car dealership.
Yeah.
So they think we want to buy a car. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to get the camera straight. So anyway, last piece I was going to say about being on the time at your appointment. Jeff can just sit there. Hold on. I'm sorry. Hold on. I'm trying to take the phone out. There we go. So anyway, yeah, you hold the phone while I put it back. So I was just saying that it came out my phone thing. I was just saying that the appointment is at 5 and it's 4:45. So if you arrive at 5 o'clock, to me, you are late. Okay? If you arrive at 5, you're late. So we're always early. Jeffrey and I are always early for our appointments, even if it means we sit here for a few minutes. I'd rather be them waiting on me. No, I'm waiting on them than they're waiting on me.
Yeah.
So you said you're ex-military, depression, and PTSD. Well, this might be great for you because you get a chance to talk to people, and that always makes you feel better. That's the best part about our job. I know you wasn't planning to talk right quick, but we got like 2 minutes. You want to talk about how being mobile helped us during COVID to be able to interact with people and the people we met. I'll turn the camera on, Jeffrey, y'all. Hold up.
So yeah, obviously doing.
Oh, shucks. Just hold it.
Oh no.
Okay. Is that on there? Wait, there you go.
Okay, there we go. Okay, that's better. Yeah, so during COVID, obviously everybody was on lockdown, and when we started doing these different jobs, it was an outlet. We realized it became an outlet that we could get out the house. And when we first started, we were taking jobs that were like an hour and a half away from home. So still in Georgia, because we're commissioned in Georgia. but it was a chance to get out the house, because we were just sitting in the house like everybody else. So with that being said, give you an opportunity to meet different people, to get out the house, to see what's going on in life. You see different things, and so we enjoyed it during that time, especially because that was a great way to just see things differently. So I think it's still saying this loud.
Yeah, it is.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to do it so y'all can see both of us.
Yeah. So you better go ahead.
There we go.
Yeah.
So we're here together.
All right.
But we're going to wrap it up, y'all, because we need to go in there so we're not late. Remember, if you're on time, you're late.
Right.
Well, I have certainly enjoyed talking to y'all today. Don't forget all things notary, NotaryEducatorsLLC.com. Keep fresh breath.
Oh yeah, I need that's what I'm coming here too.
Keep fresh breath when you're going on talking to your clients.
Yeah, don't have a cheeseburger with onions and then try to.
Yeah, don't be in people's mouth, face with coffee breath and onion breath.
Oh mercy!
I enjoy talking to you too, PGs. Don't forget, join us over the coaching sessions. Okay, bye guys. Do your thing. Bye.
All right, we'll see y'all.
Thank you again for listening to the Notary Life with Kimmi podcast. We would love to be a part of your notary journey. Please visit us at NotaryEducatorsLLC.com for all of your notary training needs. Also, please feel free to join the Notary Life with Kimmi YouTube channel, where Kimmi has over 400 videos that will help you to grow and build a successful notary business. Until the next episode, we wish you much success on your journey. Bye.